welcome back to Britt's World. If this is your first time watching, welcome. And if this is your second time watching, or third time, or fourth time, welcome back. Honestly, this will be a story time video because I have a lot of stories that I have that I want to tell you guys. So I said my first story is going to be how I got scammed. Never thought it could happen to me, but always heard stories about getting scammed when it comes to buying stuff online. So this particular story, it kind of was me being pressed and not really evaluating the situation, and I was just so excited to get what I wanted. So so it happened about when I get it together, sis. So it happened around August, and I wanted to get a dog. I was in the process of saying I want a dog. I was just pressed about getting a dog. So me and my coworker were talking about getting dogs, and so she found a person that was selling their puppies online on Craigslist. I know y'all can look at me crazy. Yes, I said Craigslist. So she was looking for puppies on Craigslist, and she found this lady who was offering the puppies. They were supposed to be Chihuahuas mixed with the Chihuahua, which I thought was very unusual. So she was selling them for about how much? I think she's selling them $300 each. And typically, the herding dogs are very expensive. They're not even common in this area. So when I saw that it was mixed with a Chihuahua, I thought it was an awkward breed to be mixed. So anyway, so she said she had gave the lady a deposit. She had talked with the lady and stuff like that. So when I had talked to the lady, the lady ended up texting me through text message, and it didn't seem professional. But at the time, I was so in my head, I'm about to get a dog. So she just responded and said, yes, my friend. I said, yes, your friend told me that you wanted to contact me about the dog. And she sent me the 2 puppies that she had. And I'll link the picture of the puppy right there. But yeah, so she told me about the puppies that she had. And I was like, okay, so I want that one. I want the girl. And she said, pick a name for this puppy because she likes to train the puppies and she wants to know their name before she gives the puppy to the owner. So I said, So I said, okay, I want her name to be Chloe. So yeah, I named the dog Chloe and everything. So I went and brought everything. I brought the kennel, I brought the playpen, the pet pets, the pet toys, the food, the dog food, the pet bowl. I done brought every damn thing, the bag carrier to take the dog home, all that good stuff. And I'll put that picture up here as well. Had it set up nice and neat, all ready for the damn dog. So it was going good. The conversation was going good. She would text back like, the dog is doing well. Like I would text to get updates. I said, so do you know are both dogs yours that you made it? She's like, no, one dog is mine. The father is the boyfriend's, the mother is her dog. So I was like, okay. So she always would send like not complete sentences, but Chloe is fine. Make sure you get this dog food. I would text her, how's the dog doing? She was like, good, good, good. So eventually we had to put a deposit of $100. And I think I gave her $100 through Cash App. Mind you, her Cash App picture wasn't a picture of nobody. It was just a regular old portrait picture as a profile picture. And so I would check on the dog here and then. She would respond and she would send me pictures. And I did notice that some of the pictures she was sending me looked different from the first picture. But I was like, oh, maybe the dog just growing or whatever. So that was another red flag. So I was like, okay. So she kept sending me pictures of the dog. And then I think a week before we were supposed to get the dog, she sent some sob story about how she took him to the vet and she couldn't get all their shots because she was short because of COVID and she really didn't have all the money. So she asked for another $100. So I said, okay. And she said that would take out the $200 that I owe. So I sent her the $100. I even asked my coworker, did she send the $100? And she said yes. So I sent her the other $100. And then, this sounds so sketchy, even just me telling it out loud. I could laugh about it now, but the shit wasn't funny then. So I sent her the other $100. And, she said it was for the rest of the vet fees. So when we would pick the dog up the next following week, we would just give her the $100. So then, that's another story. So how I ended up hearing about this dog, my coworker said that somebody backed out and she needed somebody to adopt the puppy. So then when I gave her my money, somebody backed out again and needed a puppy had an extra puppy. So I asked my friends, and then my one friend said, yes, her daughters have been wanting a puppy. So then she got in on it, sent in her $200 and picked the name, I sent her all the dog stuff I got, and she got all the dog stuff that I ordered off of Amazon and all the good stuff like that. And so the week of, I got carrier for her dog. So the day of to pick up the dog, And up till the day we went to go pick up the dog, my mom kept saying, Brittany, you're going to get this, will be empty parking lot. Then I'm like, no, stop playing. It is legit. It's legit. You know, she sent pictures of the dogs. You know, she keep in contact, keep us updated. Then I was like, I had a little feeling in the back of my head. And I was asking my coworker, like, are you sure this is real? So the day of, we both stayed at work late. We drove to get the pets because her mom took us to get the dogs together. We had carrying case. Well, she had a carrying case for hers, but I was picking up mine and my friend dog, so I had both of our carrying cases. And so we did, and we get there. I think we was supposed to be there at 7. 7, yeah, because we got off work at 6 that day. So we're supposed to be there at 7. So we pull up, and she said she said she would be in a red Caravan like days prior. So we saw a red Caravan across the street just sitting there, but I guess it wasn't our red Caravan. So the parking lot was completely empty. There was like a few stores. There's a pet store that was closed down. And so we just sitting there, the only one in the parking lot. But down like a block away was a car dealer lot where it had like a whole bunch of caravans in it. So then I'm thinking in my head like, okay, it's 6:05. Then put up. Then I'm like, okay, it's 6:10 and it's 6:15. I'm looking like, so we end up getting out the car, standing in an empty damn parking lot with nobody around. So 30 minutes go past, an hour go past, and I look at my coworker like, bro, we got scammed. I'm like, this is not even funny. So she's calling her bank and all the good stuff like that. I'm looking like, the money gone. We did Cash App, you know. We're not going to get that back. So we started calling the lady, texting the lady. Well, we started calling and texting the lady when we were almost there. When we got there, while we were waiting, after the hour passed, and we just waiting. An hour and like some change passed. I'm looking like, her mother was like, y'all done got. So at this point, I'm like, I felt bad because her mom had drove us out there. And I'm thinking in my head, like, damn, not only did I waste my money, I got my friend involved and my coworker got me involved. So they just got a good $900. Oh, and that's another thing. She asked for the other 100 the day before so we could just hand off the dogs and keep it moving. So by me thinking now, I'm in my head, I was like, no, I don't know, because I want to give it to you in your hand when I get the dog. But she sent hers. So I said, and both for her, my coworker and my friend sent theirs. So I said, okay, I'll send mine. That we shouldn't have did. I realized with anything that comes with selling dogs and stuff, do not give them the money until the dog is in your hand and you physically see them. So we all sent our money the day before the last 100. So my friend calling me like, did you get your dog? Did you get your dog? My sister, my mom calling me, my mother laughing like, I told y'all it was going to be empty parking lot. So my friend calling me, my coworker standing right there, she's calling her bank. Her mom standing there laughing and shaking her head. My mom on the phone laughing me out. So at that point, I'm like, damn, we done got the lady just got $900 times whoever else she probably done scammed. Or if it was even a lady, a man, an old lady, whatever it was, they got a good $900 plus some. So after that night, I was in my feelings. I was very mad. And my coworker just got to apologize. And I'm like, it's fine. You didn't know. But when I told people, like, the story, they was like, Craigslist. Nah, Brittany, you should have known not to use Craigslist. But in my head, I'm thinking like, nah, it was legit. So it just goes back to how much I wanted a dog. But I lost $300 off that dog. And I was so mad. But like I said, $300 came and gone. After a while, I was over it. And then it's like the fact that I had to come home that night and I walked past the dog stuff in the living room. This shit is crazy. So when I tell you I got, so that next day I went to work and my coworker, she just felt so bad. And I was like, it's okay. It's not your fault. It's okay. And my friend was pissed. Like, she was so pissed. And, but eventually she got over it too. She was like, damn. So that next day, my coworker was filing a police report. She put my name, her name in it, and what happened, and the Cash App name. Then I realized that the Cash App, I tried to request my money. Of course, you know, she wasn't going to send the money back. But I'm just like, this shit is crazy. So I'm just like, damn. So after that, so I lost $300 on a Craigslist scammer who got some good money, did some good shit. I hope that that $900 and plus some was something they really, really needed. And the fact that we're going through a pandemic and people do cruddy shit like that, they manipulate you, especially if you're vulnerable and you really want something and you want that outcome. You'll do anything and pay anything to get it. But I definitely learned my lesson. I definitely learned my lesson because and for a while I thought I wasn't laughing, but I could laugh at this shit now because to hear myself retell this story to you guys, I see that I should have used my first instance and I should have looked at I bypassed all the red flags because I wanted a damn dog. Like, Craigslist, a no. First off, the way she went about texting me wasn't professional. Every time she sent me an updated picture, the dog looked fucking different. And then she kept asking for more and more money before it got closer and closer to picking up the dogs. And then the day before, she asked for the final payment instead of getting it the day of. And then she said some bullshit about sending the money so we won't have to pay because all we got to do is just sign the papers over to say that the dog is ours. So that was my fault, you know. Nobody made me do anything. I honestly just... I got fucking scammed. I did. But I definitely learned my lesson. I know from here on out, if I want a dog, which I still do, I'm going to either go to a pound and shelter, or if I do this situation again, it won't be on Craigslist, and they won't get any money from me until the dog's in my hand. So I just want to tell this story to people. So, like, if you trying to look for a dog, look out for the red signs, the red flags, because dogs are so easy to scam on because so many people want dogs. But, yep, poor old Chloe probably didn't even exist. It's crazy. So that's my story, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.